What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of MUT Tips. I'm your host, Sean Taylor from the Made Up Theater, and let's jump into today's topic, the improv game of I Kissed a. So the game of I Kissed is a short-form improv game with a joke-telling formula, and it goes like this. The host will go to the audience and grab a suggestion. For example, the suggestion might be cow. A cast member, one at a time, would step forth and tell their joke, and this is how the setup goes. The cast member would say, I kissed a cow last night. And then the audience would be prompted to say, oh no you didn't. So let's practice. I kissed a cow last night.
Oh no you didn't.
But then I got distracted by this udder cow. See, as you can see, this game is kind of a bad game, you know? It's a bunch of really groan-inducing pun jokes, play on words, and that's kind of the fun of the game, is committing to the jokes. Whether they're good or whether they're bad, it's all about commitment. So first of all, the punchline. How do you arrive at a punchline? Once you hear the suggestion, your mind needs to work like this. Just start free associating off of it and come up with words that are connected to the suggestion. For example, if the suggestion was candy bar, I kissed a candy bar last night. At that point, you would start, thinking of brands or maybe flavors, or maybe just like the actual wrapping or where you buy them. Think about those things and then inject it into a joke. Like, I kissed a candy bar last night. Oh no you didn't. Yeah, but I was really bad at kissing, so she just snickered at me. Just like that, boom, it's a quick little joke. And that's kind of the point of it, but you do need to settle on a joke. I don't recommend just constantly trying to find the best joke. Find just something and go out there and commit to it as though it is the best joke in the world. That is how you're gonna get reactions. I've seen great jokes that are pitched poorly and they don't get a very good reaction, and I've seen terrible jokes pitched great and they get a huge audience response, okay? So once you have some type of word, commit to it. The next thing to talk about is just the overall flow of the game. It works as such. The host comes out, grabs a suggestion, and almost immediately the first person jumps out and tells the first joke. That seems a little intimidating, right? Because the first person has virtually no time to think of a punchline. They just need to jump out there and maybe they'll find something, maybe they won't, but they just have to commit to the failure or the success of their joke, as though, again, it's the best joke in the world. And all while the people in the back are thinking of jokes and free associating, they have a little bit more time to plan. The first person going out there generally is doing what we call taking a bullet. No! They're going out there for the benefit of the other cast members, to help make them look good. And thus it gives them more time, and thus it helps them play the game more effectively. So with flow, we just need to make sure that once a joke is told, someone immediately jumps out there and gets the next joke going. We don't want to have bare stage moments where nobody's going out there. Everyone's like hugging the wall, looking tentative. We need to commit to this game until we get the next suggestion, and then continue to commit to the game, baby! The best way to get good at this game is to ultimately just keep practicing it. And I find the best way is to actually teach another person, like a friend of yours. They don't have to be an improviser, just somebody that maybe you're close with. Teach them the game and just play it with each other. So I would start by saying, oh, your suggestion is, apple. And they would just jump into the joke immediately with no time to plan. They would give me a suggestion. Maybe they give me dog as a suggestion. I jump into the joke with no planning. Because committing to just going out there and immediately just saying something and committing to it, at that point it helps you elevate your ability to play the game more effectively. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of MUT Tips. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like down below or comment with something you would like addressed in a future video. I'd love to hear it. Also, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook for exciting upcoming events and videos. We got a lot of stuff planned for this summer, as you probably already know. Other than that, I will see you next week for another episode of MUT Tips. Bye!